Hey guys, how you doing? It's Nestastic back again, and this is going to be my tag response to the Bush Gamer. Finally got around to doing it, mate. Sorry it's taken a while. It's the first time I've had a chance to sit down and do this, so I said I'd do it, and I'm gonna. Now, as far as I understand, this was started by Joe Beeb because the Bush Gamer was tagged by Radio 3, and it's about basically embarrassing facts. It's 4 sections. We've got films, TV, games and music, and you have to give basically something that in those categories that you're embarrassed by. Now, me personally, I don't get embarrassed by things because I buy things I like, and I don't give a shit if no one else likes them. It's their choice, their opinion. I like what I like, that's it. I'm not going to change my mind. But what I've decided to do is just basically go with things that I like that you might find embarrassing. You might think, Jesus Christ, why do you like that for? And believe me, there's quite a few. So I'm going to start with embarrassing films first. Now, I haven't got a lot really that I can count. I mean, obviously I showed you this in the previous one, Crossroads, in the previous video, Britney Spears. I actually don't think it's that bad. I don't really think it is that bad. It's an alright chick flick. It's watchable in the right frame of mind. Another film I really like, which I haven't got and I'd like to get, is 13 Going on 30 with Jennifer Garner. I love Jennifer Garner anyway, and it really proved how good she was as an actress. And Juno. Juno's a fantastic movie. And then they are chick flicks, but I really like chick flicks occasionally. You need a change from all the action. And another one, which is an absolutely fantastic movie, Finding Nemo. I don't know if you can really class this as an embarrassing movie because everyone loves this film. It's just an absolutely brilliant movie. Although I did go and see it at the cinema, and in my defence, I was on a date, so it wasn't just me on my own. I wanted to go and see Saw, and the girl I was with wanted to see Nemo. And at the time I didn't have a clue what Nemo was, and I was like, that's a bloody kids film, I'm not watching that at the cinema. Which is, as it is on a date, you tend to make the girl happy, so she wanted to go and see that, so I went to see Finding Nemo. But actually it was a really good experience because it was a massive screen, massive cinema, it was just full of like families and kids, and the atmosphere was excellent. It was really good, and it's a brilliant movie to watch on the cinema, and it's brilliant on DVD, and I've watched it loads, and it's awesome. So those are my embarrassing movies, sort of. Okay, next one is embarrassing TV. I ain't got any. I honestly, things I own from DVDs and Blu-rays, I only buy TV shows that I really enjoy because I'm massively, really into American TV. I love American dramas, and every time a new one starts, I'll watch it and see if it's any good. And 9 times out of 10, I'll probably end up watching the whole season, unless, of course, being American, they tend to cut really good shows halfway through because the ratings are crap, which really pisses me off. So annoying. But if you're going to talk about embarrassing shows, the only one I watch really that everyone would say is embarrassing is The X Factor. I love The X Factor. For anyone outside the UK that doesn't know what The X Factor is, it's basically like it's like American Idol, I suppose you can put it that way. It's basically Simon Cowell again, and it's every year they do a countrywide talent search for singers, and they have different categories. They have the boys, the girls, the over 25s, and you have the groups. And you have 4 mentors. You've got Simon Cowell, Lou Walsh, you've got Danny Minogue, who's Conor Minogue's sister if you don't know, and then they have Cheryl Cole from Girls Aloud, which is a big girl group in the UK. And then they basically have all the auditions, the usual style thing. They go for the audition stage, find the people they want, take them to a boot camp, then they take them to their houses, and then they eventually whittle them down to the people they want on the live show, and then every week someone gets booted off. Very obvious format. But I love The X Factor, it's brilliant, it's really great entertainment, it's fun to watch, it's nice and easy. I don't really see how you can be embarrassed by it, but some people are. But I love it, and I really want Jamie Afro to win, and if he does, that'll be absolutely superb. And John Edwards has surprised me as well, because on Saturday night they did a stonking performance of Rob Williams' Rock DJ, and I don't know where the hell that came from, because they actually sounded decent for once. So who knows, maybe they're the dark horse. Right, okay, next one is games. Now games, there ain't nothing at all. I can't even think of a damn single game I've played, owned or anything that's embarrassing, because all games are great. Even the shit ones are fun to play, so I'm going to have to skip that section, I'm afraid, guys. Sorry about that, because I ain't really going to say anything, because I just can't think of a single game that I don't like or I'm embarrassed to own, because there isn't one. And the last one is music. Now this one's an interesting one. Music, I have an extremely wide variety of music. I'm really very eclectic. There's not a lot I don't listen to. The only music I really can't stand is drum and bass. I just don't get it, never have, never will. I just hate it so much. I beat for dance music. By that I mean like commercial dance, not so much what I term happy hardcore, which probably isn't called that anymore. But when you see those adverts for albums called Hardcore Heaven, and you know those kind of, I love hardcore music, but I hate commercial dance. I'm trying to think of examples, but I don't know enough of the artists. But just shit dance music, it's just, I can't stand it. But other than that, I'm not fussy. I listen to anything really. And so, because I listen to anything, I like a lot of pop music. And when I'm in the mood, I'll have a good pop blast, because you know, it's alright listening to metal and hip hop and R&B and all the other great stuff, but you need a break sometimes, just something easy and cheesy. So these are some of the albums I've picked up over the years. Right, okay, we have, get me in the right order, a very battered, unfortunately, Spice Girls album, the very first album. It's Spice. It's in pretty shitty condition actually, it's all scratched, which is a shame. Then we have the second album, Spice World. We have the next album, Forever. I believe that's the third album, I don't know, I can't remember. I'm assuming they only bought the three then. Then there's a group called Entice, who've All Day Every Day. They're a British R&B pop group. They were quite good actually, I quite like them. Then we have the original All Saints album, another fantastic R&B pop group from the UK. I don't really think you can be embarrassed by that, because they're just slightly urban. I hate that word, why do I use that? But yeah, I don't think you can, because they're pretty passable. Right, okay, now for the really pop stuff. Same difference. Now I'm going to get slaughtered for this by the UK people. These guys were on the X Factor, I mean, not last year or the year before, I think it was, I'm not entirely sure. But I love these, I thought they were brilliant. They're bubblegum pop, High School Musical pop, they're really cheesy, but they're just absolutely brilliant. Great stage presence, really fun songs, awesome, really nice people as well. Then we have Awake and Breathe from Bewitched. These are an Irish pop, can't believe I'm doing this, an Irish girl band from a few years back now, a really long time ago. I really liked Bewitched at the time, I thought they were great. They were like the Irish Spice Girls but better, I think. Right, then we have Jessica Simpson, Sweet Kisses. I hate Jessica Simpson now, but at the time I thought this album was decent, which is never taken to twat now, but I liked this at the time. Sorry Jessica if you see this video. Yeah, like you're gonna. Mandy Moore, I want to be with you. I really like Mandy Moore. I went for these pop girl phase, you know, my Britney and everything, but yeah. I got Mandy Moore, So Real. This one ain't been embarrassing, I don't know why I picked this one out, but JT, Justin Timberlake, I mean, awesome album, absolutely awesome. Got Christina Aguilera, Stripped, which isn't embarrassing because that's an amazing album, but what the hell. And then I've got the original Christina album, which I suppose maybe, you know, it's more pop. And then of course the albums that I showed you the other day, my Britney albums, which I have several, including different versions from different countries, and yeah. So there you go, that's my embarrassing facts, and yeah. Good if you want the comments are going to be like on this one. Right, okay, so I've got to tag some people. I'm only going to tag 3 people because I haven't got a clue who's been tagged on this tag, and I don't want to go over the top, so I'm just going to pick 3 people who are some of my favourite YouTubers. Back Forward Punch, Steve, your tag mate. Buried Under Cliches, awesome guy, and it's really interesting to see what he comes up with. And Classic FPS, really nice guy from the UK, really want to see what he's going to come up with. So that's my embarrassing tag, and hope you enjoyed it, and another tag video is on its way shortly, so bye for now.